Check, 1 2 1 2. Guess what, everybody? It's another episode of the Plow Zone video show, man. And so, me and Scott Reese. Reese? Ready?
All right, we got a great band, and I want to thank Ear Split Media for giving us a great band. This is a band called Spread the Disease. They are a metalcore band. They are a pretty hard shit going on here, guys. And we have the vocalist Shane Post here. So we are going to bring Shane on, and we're going to find out about the band Spread the Disease.
Come on in, man. What's up? Welcome to the Plow Zone video show. What's up, man?
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Where are you talking to us from today?
I'm in good old sunny Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Very
nice,
cool.
Nice.
Yes.
So tell us a little about your band, and you're the vocalist. We got a vocalist here, and you joined the band how long ago?
I would say I joined the band roughly about 2 years ago. This band has been pretty much defunct for a number of years, close to 30. And Dave has always been kind of active in the music scene. I know Trevor's always been active in the music scene. Those are the two guitarists, the two original guitarists, the only two original members. And Dave approached me online. He's like, "Hey, would you like to do vocals for a new Spread the Disease record?" I was like, "Oh, God, I didn't know you're still active." He's like, "We're not, but I got a whole record ready to go." I'm like, "Oh, sweet, send it over." And as soon as I heard it, I had to do it. I was super excited about it. I mean, it did take me a while to get stuff recorded, but it was still amazing.
So let's jump back to the beginning of the band. It was a while ago. Different members with the same two guitar players, correct?
Yes, yeah. They were active back in the early 90s.
There was Ben, Stu, and Sean, I guess, were the original members that aren't there anymore.
Yes, if I'm correct, yes.
And then how long were they together? And then how long were they defunct? And then when you got back together with them?
Well, as far as they were active through the 90s, and I think they stopped probably around early 2000, probably late 99. I don't totally quote me on that, but I should be pretty close. Right. And it's wound up just being Trevor and Dave are the last two members now.
Nice. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Plowman.
All right, Shane, let's back up a little bit, man. What got you into music, man? What started you off in your road in the rock and roll world?
I would actually have to say, believe it or not, college radio. College radio has been such a staple in my life. And I was a little kid, that's all you did was listen to the radio. And all of a sudden you'd start scrolling through radio stations and you find your local Cleveland college radio playing Slayer and all kinds of stuff that they don't play on the radio. And I was just hooked after that. And next thing you know, bought a guitar, started a band, and it's been fun ever since.
And have you always been a vocalist?
Yeah, pretty much. I played guitars in band. I've also played drums in a band, and I also played bass in a band too, but primarily vocals.
All right, now this music is pretty heavy.
Yeah,
Now,
heavy.
You just did not jump into heavy like that. Where'd you begin?
I actually started off in a punk rock band. A really good friend of mine, John, started me in a band, and he got me a guitar and taught me how to play guitar. And I started singing and playing guitar, and I didn't like singing and playing guitar, so I just decided we get another guitarist, and I just sang. But yeah, punk rock really got me into it. Just the whole, I guess, teen angst era.
The aggression of it.
Yeah. One of the first shows I ever played with that band was with the band called GBH, and they're legendary back in the day. And I don't know if they're still around, but they're pretty awesome. It was pretty cool to start off and have a lot of people around you that really were into music and into punk rock and heavy metal and stuff like that.
Tell us a little
Cleveland is
about
good for that.
Your band, Spread the Disease, and you guys have a new song coming out right now. It's called
Gods and Politics.
Gods, and ain't that about everything nowadays?
Yeah, pretty much, right? That's why there's a song about it.
There you go. So the lyrics that you guys write, I mean, you guys are a metalcore band. What would you call yourself?
I wouldn't say we're a metalcore band. Actually, if you took two different types of genres of music, then you took black metal and
Okay.
then you took hardcore, that's what you come up with. Because that's pretty much it's the sound. It's fast, it's crazy, but then you got your breakdowns and stuff like that.
Now, you got to be counting. The guitar players you have Dave on guitar, you have Trevor, and
Hmm.
you have your drummer. Who's your drummer?
Well, for the record, believe it or not, it was actually programmed.
Ah, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
but our drummer live is he plays exactly like that. So
Really
yes, it translates amazingly well. Our new drummer is fantastic.
great. So, Spread the Disease. Do you know how they got their name? How they originally came up with the name Spread the Disease?
That's a question for Dave, but if I had to guess, it would have to do with, basically, I think it more around religion. Uh, Religion is considered a disease to a lot of people, and people don't get down with it.
Very true. All right, why don't we go back and go with you when you started out with music? When did you decide you were going to be a singer, and what band said, "I think I could do this"? What band did you go, I want to be like that"?
Um, I guess when I was growing up, as far as bands go, I listened to a lot of punk rock, a lot of early hardcore. I would say Minor Threat, bands like that, the Ramones, uh, all that stuff out of New York City. Anybody who played at CBGBs, I wanted to be like them. Just all that punk rock stuff was the best. And then the hardcore stuff stepped in and got heavier and heavier. And next thing you know, here we're doing black metal.
Black metal. Now, a friend of mine told me, because he's like, there's heavy metal, there's black metal, there's death metal, there's all these difference, and he goes, you know what the one thing they have in common?
Hmm.
Metal. It's all metal.
It's all metal.
It's
Yeah.
all metal, and it's just a little genre of each. So,
Hmm.
tell me about how your band got together recently. They were a band together back in the '90s, and
Yes.
then they broke up, and then they got back together, and then they did. When they handed you the songs, were they done for you to write lyrics, or how did that work?
Yeah. These songs were handed to me probably about 2 years ago. Dave sent them over to me because he'd asked me. He's like, "Hey, we haven't talked in 100 years, but I wrote some new songs for Spread the Disease, and would you like to sing for it? Because we met before, we'd been friends on and off here and there. We've been in bands forever, and we knew of each other, and we knew each other were active still. So he handed me the songs, and yes, they were all done. Dave had them all done. They're all rough mixed, mind you, but um, the bass needed to be on there. But yeah, when he handed me the songs, that's what I had. That's what I had to deal with, and then I wrote the lyrics and recorded it right here.
Now, lyrics, are there actual lyrics, or is it? I hear a lot of, the lyrics to the songs.
Yeah, there's a lot of lyrics in there. Yeah.
Are there?
Yeah.
I caught some of them, but it was, what would you describe your style as?
I don't know because I've never really been pigeonholed like that. Just I'm a screamer, and I just like to just yell and rant pretty much.
Now, the songs are all written out, and you do the same thing every time. I mean, you know what I mean? Or is it just how you're feeling, like
Um,
live? I mean, live.
well, yeah, the songs would be translated live just as they are on the record.
Okay, that's what I
Um,
was.
yeah, I mean there may be a little bit ad libbing here and there, which always happens, but
Live on the stage.
right.
Um, Now let's talk about your band. Let's talk about the guys in the band.
Okay.
Two guitar players
Yeah.
and a bass player and a vocalist, and then a drummer
Hmm.
to be named. Yeah, great. Well, let's talk about Dave.
Yes.
Tell me about. I mean, the guy can play the damn guitar really fast,
Oh
and
yeah.
those like the rhythms. I mean, he'll go from one and then just into just an extreme riff that is just. I mean,
Hmm.
it's incredible. I mean, I don't know how to
Dave's
say
always
it.
had a knack for that. Just
Yeah.
all the bands Dave's ever been in, it's just is prolific at being fast and having crazy changes with crazy time signatures, and just what he did on this record was probably over and above anything that I've heard before come out of his guitar.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Trevor.
Yeah.
What does he contribute?
Uh, I'm not going to speak totally on Trevor because I haven't really been friends with Trevor that long.
Okay.
I've known of him, never really got to hang out with him. But as far as this record, um, his rhythms match Dave's. His speed, his intensity is right there with Dave. And when they play off of each other, it sounds amazing. Just back and forth, the different guitar sounds, and just the way they play together is great.
Now, one is playing basically lead and rhythm, or a little of both at both. I mean, that's what
It's
it's a lot
Yeah, it's
going on.
it's a little of both all the time. Yeah. No one's
And
ever taken a lead, so
no. All right. So your new song, let's talk about that one now. That he handed you the whole song and you did the lyrics, and it
yeah.
felt like it was, that's the way. I mean, writing a song is, it's very personal, and I think
Right.
that's why the vocalist, when the vocalist gets to sing it, it's their lyrics, and then they, portray it
Right.
that way. So when you're on stage, I mean, you guys, you've been playing together, what, 2 years, you said?
We have not set foot in the same room yet.
Oh, you're doing it all through the computer?
Well, actually, they're rehearsing right now. Actually, Saturday they'll be rehearsing as well. But they've been rehearsing for like 6 weeks to get everyone up to speed with the new bass player, the new drummer, and which we're not going to name them yet. But they're getting up to speed, and then I'm going up there next month, and we're going to rehearse and get ready because we have some stuff coming up in the late fall, mid fall.
You got shows coming up?
Yeah, we're supposed to be doing a festival in Toronto, I believe. Maybe Hamilton, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, we do have some stuff that's coming up.
All right. I was going to ask I wasn't sure who I would be speaking with. I was going to ask about the gear. Do you guys, you have a studio up in where? Where is it at?
Right now, they're rehearsing in Hamilton,
Hamilton.
Hamilton, Ontario. Yeah, it's just outside of Toronto, about an hour outside of Toronto.
Now, what is the music scene in Toronto? Is it a thriving scene? Is it a metal? Is it what would you call it?
Toronto, because I spent a lot of time in Toronto, because believe it or not, my ex-wife is from Toronto. So I spent a lot of time up there. But music scene in Toronto is amazing. I mean, you name it. If you like electric dance music, got it.
Really?
You like crazy crust punk grindcore, you got it. You want punk rock, you got it. You want pop rock, you got everything there. It's fantastic, and everyone's holding each other up, especially in the scene, like the metal scene.
Right.
Everyone looks out for each other, and everyone's friends pretty much,
So,
from what I remember.
from what you remember,
Yeah.
let's talk about your early bands and how you came up to the point where you are right now.
Early bands, when I was in Cleveland when I was a kid, I just had a few bands here and there. Just a punk rock band when I was really young, and then I got into a hardcore band called Choice, and it was another one of those fast thrash bands from the '90s, and with big breakdowns, and we played with lots of really big bands back then, in the hardcore scene. And then shortly after that, I moved to Florida, and I met up with some other people down there from a few other bands called Morning Again, and gosh, there's a bunch of other bands, but they said, hey, this other band called Bertaville Omens looking for a singer, and they're doing tryouts this week. So I showed up at tryouts, and I got in the band, and a few weeks later we played our first show, and then a few months later we got in a van and we went on tour. And so that was a lot of fun back in my early 20s. And yeah, and then after that, I was in a grindcore band doing those super weird low vocals, like the toilet vocals. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And did that. And as of recently, I'm in a band called Fistula. We've been around since the early 90s. Uh,
Okay.
Huge band. We just played in Japan, a bunch of other stuff, and they're a sludge band. And they're
Now,
really
how does
good.
really good? Let's talk about the different grindcore, metalcore. What the low vocals are the,
Usually
that's
death metal. Death metal uses the low vocals, that type of thing.
okay.
And then as far as what I do, I really don't know what anyone would really classify it as. A lot of people say, oh, it's got harsh vocals. And like, okay, that's like any metal. There's just some guy up there screaming his face off.
Right.
So, yeah, most of the stuff I do, I guess you would just consider harsh screaming. And in this band, it Spread the Disease. I guess there's a little more finesse on it just because of the way the black metal feels, because it's almost more breathy, and but just takes a lot out of you. Just that crazy scream. Yeah, yeah.
I would
It's
definitely think. And then okay, what other? Give me some other ones like grindcore, metalcore. There's just so many different. And I told you this before that like heavy metal, black metal, death metal, grindcore. They all have the metal in them, and I think it's
yeah.
all the same. Now, do the bands all like you have to be the same type of band, or you mix the death metal at a concert? If you're going to go to a concert, do you want different types, or you just want three or four of the same type of band? You know what I mean?
A lot of people like to have like the same type of band at shows. I hate it. I love it
Yeah.
when you show up to a show and you got a punk rock band that opens up or something, or you got a death metal band, then you got a hardcore band, or you've got we recently played a show with Fistula. We had a clown. We booked a clown for the show. He did his act. He was amazing. It was fun. He played music.
Wow.
It was fantastic. That kind of
Well,
stuff is awesome.
well, people want to show. People want to be entertained. You want to be able to.
Precisely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could go to a show and go. Every band's basically the same. You know what I
Right. Yeah.
mean? You want a little bit of difference, and I think that's definitely a good. I used to go to concerts back when I was young, and I saw 38 Special and Rush, and that was
Fantastic.
like, okay, that's a weird combo there, and then
Mhm.
Megadeth and ZZ Top.
All right. Yeah.
What?
Nah,
But
that
now
that jives.
I don't think they do that. In the bigger shows, they're like
No, I
okay
don't think
to
so.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, going to I've seen so much music, and I don't think I've been to a deathcore or a hardcore show.
Oh, really?
I've been to punk. I've been to punk. I've been
Yeah.
to Danzig,
Oh.
Danzig, but you know. Um, so what is in the future for you guys? You're getting together, and you guys gonna go out on tour? And any bands that you're looking maybe to tour with?
Well, I don't know if there's going to be a tour. That hasn't really been spoken about as of right now. We're just making sure we have all our ducks in the row, and once we get in the room all together and see how this is all going to gel. Right now, everything is shaping up fantastically, and if everything goes well, and we do this first show and it looks good, I'm definitely not opposed to doing some shows on the road here and there, or festivals out of town, out of country, things like that.
Oh yeah, that would be the fun part, correct?
Yeah, exactly. It always
That would be
is.
the fun part. All right. If our audience wants to get a hold of you, how would we do that?
You could find me on Facebook or MySpace.
Oh, MySpace. Okay, there you go. You
'Cause
got
that's
an
the
AOL? Do you have an AOL mail too?
Yeah, I just got one of the CDs in the mail. Got my free AOL.
You know what? I owe Columbia House big time about 10 8 tracks.
Now you're dating yourself.
I'm on a list.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. You can find the band on Instagram. Definitely, you can find Spread the Disease on Bandcamp. You could find us on Apple Music. You name the streaming service, we're probably lurking there somewhere. This band has been a work in progress, and it's been nothing but a steady climb on how things are shaping up. And since Dave handed me the music. It's been almost a year and a half, 2 years, and I'm so proud of how good it sounds and how good the record looks and how the CD looks. And I can't wait to see the merch, and I can't wait to see people's faces when we play a show. It's gonna be fantastic.
And you guys are in Canada, and you guys are going to be playing. Was it Toronto? Is
Yes,
that where? If yeah, you guys is that the closest you all get together, or would be Toronto?
yeah, it'd be Toronto or Buffalo or Erie, Pennsylvania, Syracuse. All those places are pretty close.
Nice, nice. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank Shane Post for coming on the Plow Zone video show on Roku TV, Hotel Music Videos. Check us out. Shane, you guys are gonna kill it. I love the band. Spread the disease. Keep kicking ass, and thank everyone. And we'd like to thank Ear Split Media. Liz, thank you very much.
Thanks, Liz.
Thank you, Shane. Have a good
See you,
one.
Plow Zone.
Because getting plowed is a very good thing most of the time.